My mother was a real generous and giving person. One of the things she did for over 20 years, she would go down to the Skid Row area and prepare about 100 meals for homeless people. Back in 1965 or somewhere, she had a blood transfusion when she had a hysterectomy. And we didn't know it until in the 1990s that she had hepatitis C, grew into cirrhosis, and then it moved more into liver cancer. So what took her to the hospital was she fell on the bathroom floor, and she went into being treated at the emergency room at Kaiser Permanente. There was one last procedure, and she came through it pretty well, and my father was there, and we were all in the waiting room, and the doctor came and says, "Your mom's doing well, but the next question is, what are you guys going to do now?" And we were asking him, what is he talking about? And he says, she's dying. So we just started calling friends, you know, close friends and family. I called out here, and the beautiful thing about being a member of my congregation at my church, Bethel AME, is the pastor, co-pastor Gloria White Hammond, and I called her. She was kind of in all in. She's my pastor, confidant, friend, colleague. She knew about this whole dying process, and I called her and she says, "Do they have palliative care there at Kaiser?" I said, "I don't know." She says, "Ask for that." Since she was dying, they had made the suggestion that there was a kind of a suite there at Kaiser that they would open up, and it's not so much, you know, a hospital room, but a space where there are, you know, couches and places to sit. So I go in there and I stand over her as she was laying down. And, you know, I go through this litany of, you know, "Mother, I just love you so much, and I so appreciate you." He says, I have a question. I says, Mother, did I make you proud? You know, did I make you proud? And she did this thing with her face where she kind of shook her head, like, how could you not feel that way, you know? So, okay, Mother, I'm gonna go out, but I just want to say I love you. I love you so much. And then she did this whisper, like, "I love you more." There was a gift in that, again, in that dying, both for her and for us. I mean, for her to be surrounded by people she loved and people who could love on her. There are both things, I call it like inside of the hospital, that were important to make this happen. But there was also, I call it a community outside it, the faith community that I was a part of. People who were concerned about my spiritual well-being and the spiritual well-being of my mother and also of our family members. So it was that community, and I really feel that a community outside of the hospital sphere is an important one.